This is Boxing Tickets NI in association with SB Sports Chaco. We're here at the Conlan weigh-in. Delighted to be joined once again by the public nuisance, Sean McComb. How are you, mate?
Good now that I'm weighed in, refueled and excited to get going tomorrow night. Buzzing.
I know we only spoke to you the other week there, but could you imagine, obviously, a McComb fight card in Belfast and you not being on it? And Jamie was actually saying as well, he was teasing you, by keeping you waiting. It's obviously great to be back fighting in Belfast again.
Oh, 100%. There was a good stint of time that I thought the longer it went on and I wasn't announced on the show, I thought it's not going to happen. And the amount of people asking me on social media, and I was just going, I don't know when I'm fighting again, I don't know. And I'm being told all these different dates, so to be told I'm fighting and it's guaranteed it's getting announced this week, it was a relief. It was just like happy days. And then when it was released, obviously a bit of buzz kicked in with tickets and people wanting to go, and I think a few of my supporters and stuff were all buzzing to get going. And obviously now it's happened. It's done now, and fight night's here, so buzzing about that. And
we sort of spoke about it obviously in an interview the other week as well, but obviously returning to the scene of devastations for you. Obviously you're supposed to make your debut there in Michael's homecoming 4 years ago. Have you obviously lived for the big nights? Have you anything special planned for tomorrow night? You've obviously done the chicken dance and everything else before. Have you anything special planned, or are you keeping it top secret?
Nah, I actually don't have anything planned, because you know what? This time I'm doing something for me and not the crowd. Just something that I enjoy doing. Music I like and enjoy listening to, and something that gets me in the zone. I'm just doing that for myself. And then the performance in the ring will be based on what I want to do and what Pete wants me to do in the ring. That's it. Forget about the crowd and just zone in now. This is it. Fuck it. It's time to move on now.
And I guess obviously the antics and the celebrations will come afterwards as normal. Is the plan obviously just getting a fight underway? Obviously I know that you're maybe looking at potentially Casey Benjamin or Sam Maxwell lined up. But is the plan just to get a few rounds, or I guess the crowd's going to dictate whether you try and go for the stoppage or not tomorrow night?
See, to be honest, he's tough. For your man's tough opponent. I've watched him. He's very dangerous. And I'm not in here to blow anyone out of the water, try and stop people. It's not my style. I'm not a come-forward fighter. I'm here to box. I'm a good boxer. I would love to showcase my skill for a full 6 rounds, so people get the opportunity to see full 6 rounds of skillful boxing. And some of the great work me and Pete's put on together over the last 6-7 months. I want to put that all on showcase tomorrow night.
Obviously, looking at the card itself, who are you obviously looking forward to seeing the most in action tomorrow night?
I'm looking forward to big Paulie McCrory's fight. I think that has you know what, it's one of them ones. It's a real 50-50. Your man's been around the block. Paulie has that knockout punch. Your man has a knockout punch. 2 dangerous stages clashing together can only mean a great night of boxing, a great fight. That's all I can see in that.
I was obviously asking Tyrone around as well. Would you like to have Paudie's power?
Would love to. Everyone would. Obviously, it's his timing as well. Comes with it. In his last fight, he misses with a lead hook, completely misses, and just out of nowhere comes back with a backhand hook and knocks your man out. So it's taking them chances that gets him into position to throw the backhand hook. And do you know what comes with that? Not even timing or power. Balls. Big set of fucking cojones. That's all that comes with that.
And obviously Tyrone in a war again as well. Obviously, probably the bookies should be having a bet to see of obviously how many pints of blood obviously come out tomorrow. You know the way it's normally so many corners in a match, but how many pints of blood's going to come out in a war?
Have the medics on standby for that one, guaranteed. Say 2 crisis stages, 2 hard bastards, putting it on the line tomorrow night. Fair play to them.
And I'm sure obviously you're going to pass on. You've already probably spoke to your stablemate Tony McGlynn, and obviously his fight with James McGivern falling through. I guess probably sometimes we're all looking for the accurate events. Each fighter obviously has their side of what's happened, but obviously I'm sure you're probably disappointed for both, because you know both of them very well.
Yeah, both great lads, and I like the whole way up this. Anyone I spoke to, I took my hat off to both lads taking this fight so early in both careers. Don't know the ins and outs of what happened. I know Tony's here. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't even spoken to anyone about it. I wouldn't comment on it because I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just a shame for the show, because it was a real good fucking tasty fight.
I think similar to yourself, obviously I know I shared Tony's thing this morning, then obviously James put something out. I think if you probably put the both of them in the same room together, they'll probably know more about what's went on, but I say their management teams obviously maybe know more and haven't told them, but it's disappointing for both the fighters.
No, listen, both lads have trained for the fight. That's one thing for sure. Right up to this point, I don't know if it's a few pound in the weight, if it's money, if it's rounds. I don't know what's going on, but if it is, put it all behind you and fucking fight. That's all you have to do. You know what I mean? It's like, if it's weight, you fight a journeyman, they always come in heavier. You know what I mean? At some point in your career, it happens. If it's money, you're getting paid. Some people are paying to fight on a show. Do you know what I mean? If it's rounds, fuck me, take them and bank them. That's all it is. I don't know what it is, but these are just common things that happen in professional boxing and common arguments that happen between fighters. Whatever it may be, it's just a shame, as I say before, was that I know both lads have trained right up for the fight, and to get this close the day before to pull a plug on whatever end that came from, it's fucking shocking for the fighters more than anything.
You've obviously had that with your debut as well. Obviously, I remember in the Ulster Hall here, in the Europa, I didn't even want to speak to you afterwards, and obviously you found out you're obviously off the show, but you've had that close to fight night action and obviously lost out, I guess. They probably just have to look at the positives, probably on what positives there is to take from it rather than getting too disgruntled.
Yeah, as I say, you have to take the positives from it, and push on. I was speaking to Tony about it. I haven't spoken to James yet. I've spoken to Tony, and Tony says he just wants to get back training and just hopefully get out in September. He's been offered a wee slot on one of Mark Dunlap's shows as well, I think, so fair play to him, and hopefully he can get one of them slots and get out again while he's still fit, while he's still down, close to the weight, and just, there's no point putting all that good camp to waste, you know what I mean? That was always my outlook. I'm still training, I'm still healthy, I'm still fit, and I'm still ready to go when the call comes. So, speaking from personal experiences, that should be their outlook on it. It's a shame it didn't happen. They probably spent a lot of money in camp, and they didn't get anything in return. But just stay in a good frame of mind. Don't throw it all away. Don't let it go to waste.
Definitely, totally much echo that. But obviously, I hope you enjoy the SSE Arena tomorrow night. Obviously, as one venue you probably haven't fought in yet that you've won it. I'm sure you'll enjoy the occasion. And we'll catch up with you obviously after you get another win on the column.
100%. Of course we will. Fine, great.
Cheers, Sean. Thank you.